Hello, I'm Andrew from A Best PCs. Today we are going to do a simple tutorial video on how to host a website for free on your computer. This is Windows 8, and yes, I know I'm showing my sneaker. I didn't buy it. I actually created it for Reebok. But anyhow, we're going down here to look at what we can do with adding your own hosting website. So what you want to do is the first thing you want to do is come over to your computer. You want to click on your desktop, obviously. This will only work with Windows 8 Professional, I believe, and may work with Windows 8 Standard Edition. And it also will work with Windows 7 Professional or Ultimate, or I believe it might work with Home Premium as well. Or Windows Vista, any version of Windows Vista and Windows XP as well. But anyways, what you want to do is click on over here to C drive. And you want to find, actually, we'll go to your computer. The first drive that's listed that has the Windows logo on it, you want to make sure that's where you host your files to. Okay, I already created my first website. And what we're going to do today is actually, we're going to create a new website. And we're going to click on new folder, or right click on empty space, and click on new, and click on folder. You want to type in your name, and this is going to be called web demo. It's my folder name. It's going to be called. Okay, now important step. You gotta go to control panel. To find control panel, go on start, and you may have to require all programs. So right click on your start menu option right over here somewhere in the blank spaces, and then you want to click on all programs. Click on all the way over to where you see system tools or system Windows settings, or Windows system you want to click on, and click on control panel. Keep control panel open, don't close it out once you're done, just to let you know, so you don't have to reopen it. Come down here to uninstall a program. You want to click down up here to where it says turn on Windows features or off. You want to click on that, and make sure you tick the Internet Information Services and Internet Information Service Hostable Web Core. I want you to expand Internet Information Services, and make sure you tick FTP Server as well, and click on OK and install. Make sure you do this. It's very important you do it this way. A lot of website or YouTube videos don't have you enabling FTP server. Now click over here to where it says control panel home. I want you to just minimize this window for now, so click on it, minimize, and minimize this window as well. Very important next step you want to do is click on your router. I have an Asus router. I have the top line router right as today, and today is June 5th 2013. What you want to do is click or find under either firewall or advanced settings or something like that, and you want to click on port triggering. Okay, and you want to type in your website name. My new website going to be called web demo, and I'm going to copy this so I don't have to worry about it. And I already created the port number on here. It's going to be 556, and I'll show you how to set that up in a minute. So you click on port triggering. 556 is the port number. TCP is important to enable that. Don't enable UDP or both. Just TCP is suffice. And you want to type on 556 again for the incoming port. And TCP is the correct port number. Click on add. Click on apply. Some servers may have to reboot the server's router rather. Some may not have to do such thing. Now what you want to do is come up here to virtual port or virtual server and port forwarding. Important that you have this feature on your router. If not, you can always add it to it later. I'll show you in another video. Port range, again 556. My IP address, I already looked this up. If you don't know how to do this, click on your home screen and start typing in the search box in Windows 7, Windows Vista, or on Windows 8 you can actually start searching from the home screen, and you want to type in CMD, and just click on that, and you want to type in IP CONFIG and press enter. Scroll up to see your IP address, which my IP address is 192.168.1.31. It's right here. And you want to look at it's right here. IP version 4 you want. And you want to make sure it's on Ethernet or wireless adapter 1, whatever you're using for your router. So you type that in, 192.168.1.31, local port is 556. You add it again and you press apply. Now you can minimize this window here, close command prompt. Now it's important that you go over here to control panel. Actually, I can close out this window here just so you know where to get it from. You go up to system and security, click on administrative tools. In administrative tools, you want to first set up a firewall security setting. So you want to click on Windows Firewall and Advanced Security. You want to click on Inbound Rule and New Rule. You want to click on Port, because you don't want to enable a program. You want to enable a port. You want to specify the port as 556 or whatever port you give it to. Allow connection is the best thing you want to do. Sorry about that. That's my 800 number. Phone keeps on giving me the error message every once in a while. But anyways, you want to allow connection. You want to make sure you untick public and domain. Just keep private. Click on OK and name the name as your web demo, for an example. This is only a sample website. Click on finish. Click on firewall again. Click on outbound rule, and you gotta create an outbound rule now. This time you want to click on a port. Click on next. 556. And you make sure you want a TCP on both of them. I forgot to tell you on that on the incoming port. And you want to allow connection, public and domain uncheck. And again, type in your website and close out Windows Firewall settings. Now, to create your website, you want to click up here where it says Internet Information Services Manager, or ISS Manager. You want to double click it to run it. And it's going to ask you, would you like to use latest? Yeah, I already did that, so I don't have to do that. You want to click on sites. As you see, I already have my first site set up. You want to right click on sites and click on add. So you want to right click on sites and click on add. On this site, we're going to type it in as web demo. Is my site name. Physical path, you go to C drive. Automatically links you to computer. You want to click on C drive, and you want to click on all the way down to where you see your website that you're hosting, which in my case is web demo folder. Or you can manually type in the configuration up there. Now, important, you want HTTP. You don't want S, because S means a secure server, and you don't. Obviously, you may not have a secure certificate. You want to select your IP address, which is mine is 192.168.1.31. Click on your port, which is could be 556. Don't touch host name. That is important you don't do. And press OK. Now, what you can do is come up here to web demo, and I'm going to create just a simple web text document to show you this. I click on here to new, and you click on new document. Just don't worry about naming it. I want you to go to file, save as, because we're saving this as a new document. I want you to go to all files as saved file type. I want you to come up here and name it as index, that's INDEX .html. Important that you type it .html and click enter. Now you want to say welcome. It would help if I spell right. Welcome to web demo and click on save. Now, important step next, create your free web hosting site service by going to noip.com. I already created this site and it's webdemo.hopto.org. That is webdemo.hopto.org. And you want to click on it and come up here to the top and type it in, and you got welcome to web demo, the same thing we typed in, and that hosting text file down here. You can use Dreamweaver, you can do whatever version of web service provider you want to upload to. But when you upload the files, make sure you go to your web demo folder on your C drive. It's important you do not save it to documents or your desktop or your personal files, because you don't want that to happen. Now, if you have a partition on your computer, a separate hard drive, like what I do, I have 2 hard drives. I would say I'm not using these right now because I'm going to be actually formatting these 2 drives. But if you wanted to, you could actually, for security reasons, create a separate partition onto your computer just for your websites. You can have many websites. All you gotta do is make sure to set up the a new website by port forwarding, and you can add a new port number and a new website for description, new port number, and THCP, and add. And then you would add the same thing over here to your virtual port forwarding. You would type in your website name, port number, your IP address, and your local port, and click on it and apply. And then you will come over here and add another website and create a new firewall experience, and then come over here to add a new site. But you would have a different port number. If you notice, on my andysweathersite.hopto.com or .org rather, you have 335 as my port number. On this website you have 556 as my port number for this one here. It's important that you do it that way, and so they don't have to type in your IP address all the time and find where you're located. You create a noip.com, and what you want to do is add host in your new hosting provider. And unfortunately I reached the limit, so I can't do that, but I'll show you real quick. What you want to do is add host, and this option you want to click on add port 80 redirect and type in that port number as 556 as what I said for the web demo, and then your IP address is already set up that way, and you click up in here to click on update host. And this setting, so we're not going to update host, but it's already set up. If any questions, give me a call, 800-6. Anytime I will give my phone number. You can find my information at abestpcs.com. That again is abestpcs.com. My name is Andrew. Have a great day and hope this helps.